G'day guys, Champ Chong here with a video on the PlayStation 4 Pro console. This video is going to talk about, I guess, my thoughts and everything like that on the new console from Sony. Now, if you guys do end up enjoying this video, please remember to smack that like button real good and also subscribe if you are a brand new viewer and if you do end up enjoying this content. But here we go. This is where I'm just gonna sit back, relax, talk to you guys about the PS4 Pro and my experiences I've had over the last couple of days or so, and I think that's all I really needed because it's pretty much still just a PS4. However, it does actually allow you to have a better experience overall for a little bit extra compared to the normal PS4 console. Now, one thing I will mention is all the games on the PS4 work with the PS4 Pro. It's still a PS4. Now, personally, I'm gonna just talk about PC versus console really quickly. Now, if you guys know me, you know that over time I've slowly become more and more of a PC gamer. It's just so much easier these days than it was back in the day. And on top of that, I like having everything in one, but I still do play my consoles. And especially, if you look back a few years when the Xbox One and also the PS4 launched, these are the originals, like 3 years ago or so now, there was this shift where you looked at it and you're like, they're not as powerful as I thought they'd be. And it kind of disappointed me, and so I switched to PC. But with these new Xboxes and PlayStations coming out, such as the Xbox One S offering 4K, but only to, I guess, media playback, and then you've also got the Xbox Scorpio coming out next year, which is going to be pretty damn powerful and offer native 4K with hopefully 60 FPS at least. And then obviously the thing we are talking about in this video, and that is the PlayStation 4 Pro. Now, one thing I really want to touch on with the PS4 Pro is that the games do look a lot better. The games that are built for it, at least. The games that have been patched and are future-proofed for it. So, with that, I wanted to mention that I originally was not sold on the PS4 Pro. I thought, what the heck is the point of even getting this thing? Why would anyone out there want to get a PS4 Pro? It just didn't make any sense to me unless you were someone out there that didn't already have a PS4 console. So that's where I'm going to stand on this. If you don't have a PS4 right now, and you're thinking about getting one, and you don't have the money for a PC, you could probably go for the PS4 Pro. I should actually state that you should go for the PS4 Pro, and that there is no reason for you to just get the PS4 console, unless you're just a casual gamer out there that wants to get games like FIFA or NBA or Madden or, I don't know, something really casual, like Rocket League maybe. If you're that type of gamer, PS4 is the way to go. But if you're trying to get games like Uncharted, you know, games that are going to look amazing, like Watch Dogs 2, games like Tomb Raider, and I don't even know if that one's actually officially made and upgraded and patched for PS4 Pro, but games like that, games that look visually stunning, you want to get yourself a PS4 Pro even if you don't have a 4K TV with HDR. So that's another thing I want to touch on in this video. So if you don't have a 4K TV, especially a 4K TV with HDR, that is the most important thing to have right there. You can have a 4K TV, but if it doesn't have HDR, which is high dynamic range, which offers you way deeper and richer colors, you're not going to get the full experience of a PS4 Pro, and it's kind of pointless to get one in the first place, unless you're going to also upgrade to a 4K TV with HDR. So that's where I stand on this thing, because as I was saying, I was not sold on this, and the reason I am now is because obviously I have a PS4 Pro. I was given it by Sony. I haven't been told to say anything positive or anything. I'm giving you guys my complete honest thoughts. But the exact moment that I was sold on the PS4 Pro was when I walked into the Sony offices. They sat us down. There was a few other YouTubers there and myself and a couple of other publishers and people like that. And we sat down, and they started showing and switching back and forth between just regular, like normal standard gameplay, and then obviously the PS4 Pro gameplay, which does have the 4K and HDR, and they kept switching, and I was just like, please stop going back to the regular gameplay, because it looks like shit compared to the actual new upgraded PS4 gameplay, or PS4 Pro gameplay I should say. Because when you see gameplay that is made and like actually you can see the difference side by side or back and forth, you will be amazed. One thing I will mention is I had that experience about a month ago with Battlefield 1. I was playing that with my mates on the Xbox One, and then I switched to the PC version of the game to play with different friends, and I was like, oh my god, I cannot go back. So seeing a game like Watch Dogs 2 or Uncharted, and seeing it with 4K HDR, my voice cracked there, but oh boy, I'm gonna get shit for that. But and I'm not gonna cut this because I'm on a roll here. But seeing with that kind, like with the 4K HDR gameplay, and then seeing it go back, it just made me go, oh, what were we thinking? How can we ever go back? Because there was this one scene where they went up to this like neon sign, I forget which game it was, but they went up to this neon sign in the game, and it looked good, and I thought, that looks pretty damn good, it's a good looking game. And then they switched, and all of a sudden, I was like, oh my god, the game looks so much better. So that's my stance on this. If you don't have a 4K TV with HDR, and you're just going to be a casual gamer, there's no point of getting a PS4 Pro. But if you are someone that's looking forward to actually upgrading their TV and their surround sound system, all that stuff, you know, your whole home cinema or whatever you want to call it, your living room setup, it's definitely worth getting a 4K, or I should say PS4 Pro, for your 4K HDR setup. So it's an interesting time that we are stuck in video games right now. It's a very transitional period. This is my stance and has been on it. If you've watched my videos over the last couple of months or few months, you know that I'm very skeptical about these sort of semi-generational consoles. They feel like stepping stones towards the next true generational leap. And I'm still not 100% sold on them, but seeing the actual change of just regular graphics on the PS4 to the upgraded 4K HDR stuff on the PS4 Pro, and I feel like I've said the same words a million times in this video, but seeing that change back and forth made me go, oh, I probably don't want to play at 1080p 60 FPS anymore. I want to play at 4K HDR 60 FPS at least from now on. So and I totally understand that some of those games don't run natively at 4K, but I think the key point here is the high dynamic range. It definitely plays a major part in all of this. So yeah, again, I don't know if it's for everybody out there, but if you are willing to splash the cash and go, I don't want to play on PC, and you're one of those gamers that want to sit on the couch and enjoy really good graphics, a really good experience, this console is definitely for you. And then again, if you are someone that's going, I'm thinking about it, but you're not sure because you may want to get a PC, personally, I would tell you to get a PC. I'd totally tell you to get an Omen by HP PC. You know, the Omen X is probably the best PC out there. I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah, I definitely recommend a PC if you are willing to just go, hey, I've got a few $1,000s. I want to upgrade my setup. You can go for option A, which is a PC with some good screens and some good peripherals and everything, and a great graphics card in there, and a motherboard, and all that good stuff, and good RAM, like 16 gigs. You can go for that. Or option B, you can go and say, hey, I'm going to get myself a 60-inch HDR 4K TV and a PS4 Pro, and that's your other option. So that's more of a casual setup. So it's definitely up to you, the gamer out there, at the end of the day. I'm never going to tell you guys what to do. I'm just going to give you my opinion. So as I said, at the end of the day, this console is a great thing for gaming. It's definitely the way of the, I guess, the future for PlayStation, and I don't understand why anyone would actually not want to spend an extra $100 or so unless you're really strapped for cash. Totally understand that, but if you have the money to go, I want to upgrade my setup and everything, definitely go for the PS4 Pro over just the regular PS4 console. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and hopefully I got my message across there and my opinion. This is my honest review. I think it is definitely worth getting a PS4 Pro if you do want to upgrade towards that, and I'm really sorry if you guys could hear a cricket in the background during this video. I don't know where it is, and I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna hunt it after this video goes up because it is annoying the hell out of me. Oh boy, that is really annoying. I've got to find that cricket and kill it. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. It's a beautiful just over 10 minutes. Gotta love that YouTube algorithm. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.